I met a superstar today. I was like, okay. And she apparently, I don't know if it was true or not, but one of the little boys at the park had one of the little boys at the park was in this show called Lele, and my daughter name's Lay, but that girl Lele is the show, and apparently the boy aired on the show, or he was a cast member or something like that on the show, whatever, I don't know, but she was so excited. Last night I had a dream that remember I channeled for the collective a little while ago, and I was saying like there's like this big like interview, or somebody's gonna be like in this spotlight kind of energy, and I was like, if it's me, I'll let y'all know, but if it's you, let me know. But it was this energy where it was like somebody gonna be put on Front Street, put on stage type energy, or it may be like a virtual platform. And last night I had a dream that actually came into fruition, because I was like last week sometime when I had channeled that message, but last night I had a dream that I was getting ready, and it was a business with Logas Sis. Like Logas was the CEO of it, but they wanted to interview me. And I was like, I literally in a dream, I was like, I don't know why they didn't ask Logas. Like, that's interesting because Logas' name is on it. And I was getting ready for it. And I was like, okay, so that's interesting. And now we got Superstar playing. So we definitely got something on the horizon. And I'm curious to see like how this actually manifests in the physical realm. Peace, Guave, Graffiti, babe. I see you just placed your order. Ashe, Graffiti. Shout out to Graffiti, baby Beady, for your order. Send this live to Crystal. Send this live to Crystal. Peace, baby boo. How are y'all? Welcome in to all y'all in the chat. What it do? What it do? Hey, hey. All right. Hey, Keisha J. All right, so let me take a little sip when we get started. Oh, hell. I got to bring Facebook in here real quick. No, I'll be a groovy baby. Superstar. Alafia, babe. Let me go ahead and hit go live. All right, hold on. All right. Okay. So, woman bell. Peace and love, baby boos. Welcome in, news and truths, to the Crystaline Mars Show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duüblé Jones. You're my baby, my lover, my lady, all night. Yeah. Okay, but welcome in. I welcome you to this space, the Crystaline Mars Tribe CMT gang. Y'all, I found my jingles, bitch. I found them right before the live. I was super stoked. But shout outs to y'all. Interesting. My jingles, I'm about to get to it, but I just gotta say this real quick while it's on my mind. No, we're gonna talk about it later. Okay, just bring it back to me. But y'all head up to the website and get your spiritual tools, gems, jewels, and services. I did upload. Oh, this Crystal, baby boo. Crystal, did you see your DM? Crystal, this your baby. This is your baby. So let me know when you want me to add her up. Just add her. She already on the site. I just got to make her visible for you. But I sent you a picture. Hold on, bitch. Here she go. Let me turn her around. So here go your piece, baby boo. Here goes your piece, Crystal. Crystal went to go claim the piece that I created the other day. And one of our lovelies snatched her up before Crystal got to check out. So I created another one for Crystal. And I created another one for whoever this piece resonates with, but she goes by the name of Purpose. She goes by the name of Purpose, and so we have some prosperity, wealth, energy when it comes to helping you find your soul purpose, healing and activating your solar plex chakra here as well, helping you overcome your anxieties and fear. So her name is Purpose. She's on the website to any of you. You said, no, I didn't see it yet. Yes, I love it. I say. Yes, I told him, Crystal, I was like, send this live so Ray Bay and Graffiti, y'all know y'all on send the live to Crystal duty, okay? But yes, so let me know. Do you want me to add her now or you want to wait till after the show? But anyway, y'all head over to the website and claim your crystal jewels, spiritual tools, book your services, all that you need, y'all. Take advantage of the 15% off sale with the inner child healing, okay? Shout outs to y'all to those of you who have been doing the work. It's been a pleasure connecting with y'all one-on-one. A lot of our lovelies who show up nightly on the chat, y'all have been booking, and we've been able to connect one-on-one. And to those of you who had won the raffle, I only have out of the three, it was three lovelies if I'm not mistaken, that won. Jasmine Lindsay is the last lovely if I'm not mistaken, that won the spiritual service coupon. So Jasmine, if you see this, DM me, email me, message me on the thing on the website so you can get your 15% off of your next spiritual services, because I need to see you anyway. But QV, you also need to DM me to claim your piece. You said wait until after. Okay. I did reach out to, or Jessica reached out to me, so we got Jessica. But yes, y'all. What else we got? I believe that's it. So let's go ahead. Oh, and thank y'all again for the grace that y'all have been extending. I've been sending out y'all emails when it comes to your debriefs from your personal ritual candles that have exhausted. We don't close them out. I'm emailing y'all as I can. Like I said, I had 30 plus candles that I had to debrief. So if I didn't get to you yet, you are in queue, baby boo. Ashe. You said, oh shucks, how did I do that? I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the message of the day. So the message of the day is, don't cut people off, outgrow them. Simple. Don't cut people off, outgrow them. Okay? And when I say don't cut people off, I know there does come a time where we have to walk away, where we may have to distance ourselves. But I mean more so when you find yourself getting uncomfortable, when you find yourself getting annoyed, I want you to continue to look for yourself in that moment and outgrow that version of yourself. And once you've fully outgrown that version of yourself, or you've learned the lesson, you have healed that aspect of yourself, then naturally there would just be a resistance. Rather, this person doesn't want to be in your space. Rather, it's you don't want to be in their space. Rather, they move, they get fired, whatever the fuck, the energy will expire. But I just don't want you to, as soon as you feel uncomfortable or you're tired of something, you're just ready to throw the towel in, because there could be still something that needs to be learned there. And I'm not encouraging anybody to stay where they are miserable. But I do invite you to just shift your perspective around things, and then you will know when you have evolved truly, because you will be able to let go with peace. You're not letting go with resentment. You're not letting go with your nose snooted up. You're not letting go with this burden that's still on you when it comes to just like your like how you feel about them. Okay, so focus more on the outgrowing, Ashe. And so that's the message of the day. So let's go ahead and get into the daily energy so we can move along. Hold on, y'all. I'm thirsty. So tomorrow we got 4/4 portal. Okay, hold on. Oh, so interesting, because with this 4/4 portal, that adds up to 8, right? And then a daily energy adds up to 8. That 8 represents karma, closing out a cycle, learning hard lessons, right? The moon is in Cancer. And so some of y'all may be finding like, it's your emotions. Certain things are just rising to the surface, making it clear as day. Some of y'all are getting visions, downloads in regards to what you need to do, what you need to let go of, what you need to heal, what you need to close up. But on this day, be mindful of taking unnecessary risks. It could have to do with financial investments. Okay? Rational thinking may prevent you from expressing your feelings openly as well. So don't get too heavy in your thoughts. Just allow yourself to feel and express what you truly feel. Whatever that is, just be real. I did channel the need to be able to act and think fast. There could be some fast pace. There could be some things that are just moving quickly, some opportunities that arise, and you need to be, very swift when it comes to your decision making. A lot of us may experience great and sudden changes in the area of finance as well as property. Be mindful of being combative. Allow for the information to come. See both sides of the coin and use it to evolve your perspective. So there could be some things, some conversations that are had, some situations that arise. And with this 8 energy that's going to be heavy tomorrow, it's definitely going to be easy for you to just lean into this defensive. You want to be right. You want to protect yourself, protect your image or whatever. But again, allow for the information to come. Release the need to be right. See both sides of the coin. Being that this is Friday, we have that Libra energy. So look at both sides, right? Hold yourself accountable. I was talking to a lovely today and I was like, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Don't complain about because now you eating fried fish and you're like, oh my God, it's a bone in here. It's a bone in here. I'm tired of the bones. It's bone in the fish, baby boo. Okay, it's bone in the fish. You got some fish that are boneless and you have some fish that you got the bones in it. Okay, and so instead of complaining about the existence of the bones, instead of complaining about the bitters and the mishaps and things, just spit it out and eat the meat so we can go ahead and move to the next thing, so we can move to the dessert, so we can move to the next meal, whatever it is, the next sample, whatever it is. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Check yourself, because you could definitely drag some situations that don't need to be dragged. You can get in your feelings about some stuff that you really don't need to get in your feelings about if you just look at it from the other side, okay? The colors for the day are lavender, black, and pink. So y'all go ahead and spam the comments with your purple, black, and pink hearts. The crystals for the day are obsidian, apatite, sapphire, larimere, and the ritual for the day is the higher wisdom. That ice is hitting. Who loved to chew on ice? I don't normally eat ice like that. But that ice was smacking. But what I was about to say, personal readings. I do have one of our lovelies who sent in the Apple Pay last night. I will be conducting a personal reading for them, followed by Masterpiece Empress, Lakita Baby Beatty, and Lakita B Baby B. Lakita B Baby Boo. Whatever I want to call you. Yeah, so we have 2 lovelies in queue. If y'all do want to read in, we are a little ahead of time today. We're running divine, real fine. So y'all can send y'all love offerings in. You said me crunching out. You over there eating ice. Eat some for me because I don't got no more. Peace, Miss Sheba. Hey. For sure. Ashe. You said I love my crushed ice. It's terrible how I'm obsessed. Really? All right, so let's see what we got. Let's see. I want to pull from this deck right now. I want it. You don't leave on that room, baby. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, so what I was saying earlier, remember I told y'all I found my janglings and they were in my pants. They were in my pants that I wore the other day. And when I was saying that earlier on the live, I immediately saw the SpongeBob episode. Y'all saw that SpongeBob episode where Gary all of a sudden wanted to be with Patrick and SpongeBob got in his feelings. Thank you, baby boo. Thank you, Lynn. Lynn said, I love your room or your office. Yeah, this is the lab, but thank you. And SpongeBob was hurt because he was like, Gary, Gary, please come home. And Gary was like this with Patrick. And then come to find out, Patrick had eventually came to SpongeBob's house to do laundry. And he had took his shorts off. And when he took his shorts off, Gary followed the shorts. Come to find out, Gary only wanted Patrick because of what was in his pocket, what was in his the cookie that was in his pocket. And so SpongeBob was so relieved because he was just like, Oh, so you didn't love Patrick over me. You just wanted the cookie. You said, yes, I saw the episode. And so for somebody, there may be this energy where, yeah, we have people please or we have intimacy here. Some of y'all may be feeling in your feelings because you may feel like somebody else is being chosen over you, or, you know, somebody's being favorited or something like that. And it's not what you think. Some people, you find that they only want to be with you only for what you have too. Like, you might be the cookie in the pocket. And so you may be finding, like, as you distance yourself, or, you know, cut off certain resources, now certain people don't really have much to say, or they don't come around as often. And you're like, oh, okay. So you really just wanted me for what I was given, right? For what I was offering you. So that could be something that's revealed. There may be something that you have. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, people wanting to exchange or wanting to receive what you have. But in regards to, like, that being their sole purpose, some of y'all are going to be revealed. Hello, Jerome. He said, love you. Love you for your head and not your heart. Right. That junk jagger. Okay. We got release here. We got release in reverse, though. Release in reverse. It reads, be authentic, embrace freedom, and watch the world dance to your rhythm. Be authentic, embrace freedom, and watch the world dance to your rhythm. I've been thinking about this too. I need y'all to just be authentic, you know, embrace your difference. You know, there could be some energies around you that are completely different, and you may feel like you have to be a certain way. Prime example, like Brother Logas and I, we are completely different when it comes to our energy and how we express it. Like, I'm very outgoing, very extroverted, very, you know, loud, very goofy out loud, very silly out loud. I talk shit out loud. I make dumb faces out loud. And, you know, Logas is more like stoic. Logas is more serious. And ever since I met him, I just always still been me. Like, this is who I am. I would not care if he don't laugh at me. You know, I would just do me. I would just act silly. I would just do what I do. And over the past few months, I've been making him laugh. And I'm like, oh, so you really do like my silliness. Like, this is what she was feeling inside the whole time. And you over here trying to have a poker face, bitch. And so, I just still do me. And now he be fucking laughing out loud. And so there's this energy where it's like, I just want to encourage any of y'all who are feeling like you got to be this certain way. Be authentic, right? Release yourself from this standard of trying to show up in this certain way to match somebody's energy or to be accepted, or, you know, be you. Be the fuck you. Be the fuck you. Okay? Release the God in you. Allow for yourself to transcend here. What do you need to release that you're holding on to? This could be some old story here. Some old narrative that is the fuck outdated. Big Dog say, y'all dope, I say. What's this? We got captivate. I told you. Your energy will definitely captivate those who are authentic in themselves and who just appreciate you here. Some of y'all are attractive as fuck. Some of y'all are something about an all black leather. This remind me, bitch. I remember 2 summers ago when I was on my hot girl shit. When I first met Logas, I was my hot girl with him, bitch. And I had on like these leather shorts, this leather crop top, my leather hat, bitch. You can tell my leather boots, bitch. Where them fans at? Okay. Something about Texas or somebody, I don't know about somebody, maybe somebody really likes that song. Where them fans at? Beyonce concert may be significant. But Spirit's definitely encouraging you to exude this confidence. And exude this confidence here. You don't gotta do the most. Just do you. You said I got my ticket, I'm in there. What, the Beyonce? The Beyonce concert? You said it's about to be a hot boy summer. Got for you. I wake up every day singing them songs. We got aggression here. So we have captivate and we have aggression. So some of y'all may come off very hard. Some of y'all, like, it's giving like New York energy. Even if you're not from New York, you may have a more assertive or aggressive energy. But again, it's going to be for whoever it's for. Like, everybody not going to get you. Okay? We have consider channeling your intensity into assertiveness, finding that balance to ensure your message is heard without unintentionally creating tension. So this is to be mindful, though, right? To not be so stuck in your way that, oh, this is how I am. So take a step back, you know. You can be assertive without necessarily being aggressive. Those are two different things. Those are two different things. Somebody is obsessed with watches. Somebody's obsessed with watches and or hats. Not sure if somebody's been getting into hats, because these hats, I don't know what's up with these hats. Somebody's getting into hats or wanting to add hats to their wardrobe or something like that. This could be a part of like elevating your look or something, right? Somebody going out of business. This could be for one person, but somebody going out of business. Somebody may have to change jobs very soon because their business is going out or something like that. So somebody need to get prepared for this career shift here. Somebody could be a waitress, a bartender, some like nightlife kind of job too. Let's see. Ashe. Oh, you said not Beyonce, Chris Brown. Oh, okay. You said it's the Philly in me. I love a good hat. I'm wearing one to your granny funeral. Ashe. What else we got here? We got intimacy coming out again, and we got private situation. Intimacy, private situation here. Intimacy, private situation. Somebody think they gonna have a hot girl. Somebody about to get sat the fuck down. Somebody is pregnant, or they gonna get pregnant before summertime. But also, yeah, somebody admission is definitely getting aborted. Like, bitch, you thought the fuck you was. Welcome to the club, bitch. Welcome to the Waddle Squad. But with this intimacy and private situation, I do see somebody's relationship deepening, though. And it could even be with yourself. Some of y'all like, I'm dating me. I'm heavy on like healing me right now. Like understanding me, coming into me. Okay. Spending more intimate time with yourself. Playing like some nice soothing music. You know, just being intentional with yourself. But we have explore each other's desires and communicate openly to let the flames of passion burn bright. Intimacy is a journey where vulnerability and trust intertwine. Okay. So it does feel like somebody, and this could be a platonic relationship, a familial, romantic relationship, but it does feel like y'all have been individually like just really doing what's needed for you in regards to aligning with your purpose, aligning with your higher path, healing your past, and just really, you know, activating your God body or allowing yourself to love and be loved. Like y'all been going through your individual things and now y'all are ready to meet in the middle. Somebody is ready to receive you. And that's why you got to give yourself permission to be you. Because you may be like, oh, I got to be this way. And it's like, no, they want you to be you. They want you to be you. And again, remember, not everybody's going to be for you. Not everybody's going to want you to be you either. But this is somebody who like you love or really care about. I'm going to pull from this deck. Ashe. Blaze said, well, they aren't having a hot girl summer. Ashe. Graffiti said, I want to read, but the detail won't be quite there on live. Okay. That's why you 15 donation then the full price. Just be wine. Aren't you Hugh V? You won the raffle. You won this piece. You are Hugh V, right? You know you always win the damn raffle. You won this hematite obsidian bracelet. So DM me to claim your piece. Ooh, Keisha J said, I'm waiting for my results now. Welcome to the Waddle Squad, bitch. And I want y'all to celebrate other people's wins too. Celebrate other people's wins too. Like, because the more you, like when you say yes to other people's wins, you're saying yes to your wins. Like, there is definitely some energy. Yes, we have the Celestial Dancer here. I'm thinking about Arlette. Y'all know I be talking about Pop the Balloon and stuff like that. And every now and then. And they just hit 1 million views the other day. They posted a video today that they hit 1 million views. And I love her personality. Like, I don't watch other Pop the Balloons. And I was like, well, it came on my algorithm. And I like looked at it. And the women's personalities were so stale. They were so dry. They were so watered down. And I was like, dang, don't nobody do it like Arlette. Like, you know, and that's a message for you in regards to like just how you show up, you know, how you express yourself, how you dress, how you talk, like your whole vibe. It's like, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. There could be some people who try to do it like you, but it's like they don't give off the same effect because it's not authentic. It's not authentic. Somebody could be trying to act like this way just to get accolades or, you know, recognition and stuff like that. But naturally, that's just who you are. Some of y'all are just naturally captivating. You naturally, you know, attract people. Like your energy is so beautiful. Your beauty literally radiates. But it's like some of you not giving yourself permission to do it. Somebody got a gap. We got the 10 of Pentacles here. Hold on, let me see. Somebody may come from a family of like dancers or like musicians here. But let me see. What's up with this 10 of Pentacles? We got the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Somebody could have came from a very like religious background or a very like closed-minded family, very traditional, and you are choosing to go against the grain. Speaking of that all black leather outfit, there could be like black sheep energy where some of y'all just always felt outcasted though. But something about a grandparent, somebody had a really, really close connection with their grandparent, but then they transitioned. It's like your grandparents saw something in you since you were a kid. Like they just always knew you were special, or you were like the different one. But they transitioned though, and it hit you hard. Let me see. Somebody could have 6, 7 siblings. Not sure if this is the ancestor that has that. We have the 3 of Swords. Yeah. So with this 3 of Swords, there could be some kind of breakup when it comes to family. There could be some kind of breakup. Some of y'all saw something for your family, and you're just accepting that, you know, maybe next lifetime, you know. You said my papa, my granny, Ashe. But this is like somebody had a vision that included a group of people, and you're seeing that, you know, it doesn't look quite like that. They may be with you in spirit. Unfortunately, like some people aren't here to celebrate with you, to dance with you, to even witness you. Because somebody has a testimony. Somebody has a testimony. And it's like, it's interesting because this feels like somebody who was there in the beginning, but they didn't get to see it to the end. Or they're not going to be able to see it to the end here. They're not a part of it. This could have something to do with somebody's like mother or father of the child. You may have tried to stay with somebody or stay somewhere because your family members or your mom or somebody's like telling you stay, but you're like, it's just not healthy here, or I'm just not growing here, or something like that. This could be around a job or something. But again, like I said, you're choosing to go against the grain with a lot of different things. Oh, you said all your elders are on the other side. Ashe. Shout outs to the support, though. We got the King of Pentacles. We have wealth. Leadership positions here. Power. King of Pentacles. Somebody's coming out of this on the other side stronger than fucking ever. Reclaiming their power here. Some of you like definitely lost yourself in your past. Lost your sense of value, of worth, of freedom. What's this King of Pentacles, though? We got the Seven of Pentacles? Wow. This is like a reward. This is a financial increase coming through, and you've been patient. You've been patient. But you may need to make some adjustments, though. You may really have your mind guarded, or you're just like, you're trying to like hold on to some kind of vision, but I do feel like it's getting a little hard. Like you're getting impatient. Somebody Pentacles. We got all the knights here. Except for, so we got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Cups, we got the Knight of Swords, but I choose to express myself. I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. Highly sensitive. Somebody may be born on the 28th, on the 10th, April 8th, August 2nd, February 8th. But we have, you may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, giggling one minute, bawling the next. You're on a soul journey. That's why you are feeling it all so deeply. Don't take every little thing so seriously. Trust your inner guidance. The ancestors are nudging you in signs. Are you paying attention? Nature is speaking to you. There may be news or a romantic proposal coming your way. Yes, I'm glad this card brought it back because I picked up on this marriage proposal energy. I picked up on this proposal energy. There could be a proposal very soon. This could have to do with marriage or some kind of commitment coming very, very soon. That's going to catch you fucking off guard. We have honor your feelings. Your creativity is ready to flow. Take advantage of all the creative opportunities coming your way. This ancestral plant spirit also represents your inner child. Lean into the energy of play. Your ancestors did not always have the gift and privilege of play. Allow yourself to be free enough to play in their honor. Some of you are being a bit immature. Be more sensitive to the feelings of those around you. As Don Miguel Ruiz says in one of his 4 agreements, don't take anything personally. And the declaration again is, I choose to express myself openly and fully. I was talking to a lovely earlier, and I said something along the lines of, don't take it personally, but take it very personal. Like, no, it's for you. It's happening for you. It's not happening to you. So let's move out of that victim mentality. You may be frustrated because they're just frustrated because it's just like somebody always got something to say, or, you know, it's just always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. And they're getting like really frustrated because they're being called to make shifts. They're being called to let go of the way they used to do things because they had this one way of always showing up. And now, you know, that way ain't working no more. And I was like, just remember, it's happening for you. So, you know, don't be mad at the teacher for teaching you the lesson. Don't be mad at the mirror for showing you the reflection. You know? So, don't take it personally, but take it personally at the same time. Right? Don't get mad at the fish for having bones. Spit the bones out. Okay? And let's eat. I choose to express myself openly. I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. Ashe, and let's manage those things too, those feelings, those flighty feelings. That's your responsibility for you to manage, for you to, you know, become aware of. Okay? So that concludes the Collective Tarot Tea Time, You and Me time. I'm not sure if the lovely was able to join. I told them that I'd still pull their cards and I'm going to run it back. Ashe, Keisha J said, yes, I'm getting impatient on all of that. I'm going to blow this pop stand before next winter. Laugh aloud. I need my house, my own, no matter how small. I say. Got to have your love. All right, so. Oh, that was very kind. The lovely just sent a love offering saying just a small donation to thank you for even taking the time to respond to me. That was very kind of them. They did not have to do that. Ashay. But the lovely with the last, what's your name? Richard. Richard, I'm not sure if you're here with us tonight, Richard. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a general reading for Richard. And I speak prosperity and abundance over you. Thank you for your generous donation. And after Richard, we're going to move into Lakita B's reading. If y'all want a reading, I can send y'all offerings in. I did a tarot card year ahead for a lovely the other day for Side and Films. I don't know if Side and Films is here, but that was really, really dope. If y'all do want a yearly spread, I break down each month in regards to what to expect, what challenges to expect, and how to overcome, and what's on the other side. If you do overcome it, you could book a full tarot reading and just ask for a year ahead, and that was really dope. So what we got for Richard, general for Richard. Let's see. Oh, you're here. Yay. Thank you. Ashay. What's up for Richard? Energy does feel positive. Yay. Yes, we have the Five of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. So I do see that there has been some energy that has been slowing things down when it comes to your manifestations coming into fruition. But this challenge is definitely no longer about to be one. Yes, I saw this. Ah! So as I was shuffling, I saw this card. It just didn't pop out. Something's coming through fast. There could be some communication coming through as well. I am seeing you turn your volume up. So don't screen calls at this time. Definitely answer calls. Check your mail. Like, go ahead. It's safe for you to move into this anticipation energy. Expect good things to come because they are coming very swiftly here. Oh my gosh. Yes, we have your karma here with the Justice. This is definitely going to bring some balance here. This could have to do with relationships and money. What we got? Oh my gosh. So like I said, get ready to receive. Get ready to receive. This is so beautiful here. I'm hearing this is your season to reap what you have sown. Gosh. So honestly, you could be put to the test when it comes to giving, when it comes to being generous, when it comes to sharing your energy. And I say, don't block your blessing. I say, don't block your blessing. There could be somebody who asks you like, hey, I need $5. If you do have it, give them the $5. And I see that 5 flipping to 50. And it could even be your last. I don't know. It may not be your last, but it's giving like, I do feel like this reluctant energy that wants to arise because maybe you don't know this person, or, maybe you're just like, I don't know if I should do that. And I'm saying go for it. This is a test. There's definitely some kind of test here. You have the World. This is so beautiful. So with this World, you just closed up whatever cycle this was that was slow, that was stagnant, that was imbalanced, that was like hiccup around the money department. You've closed something up, but with this World, this is definitely symbolizing a door opening, an opportunity coming through for you as well. You making it out on the other side. Give me 2 more. Yes, we have the 6 of Swords. We have the King of Swords. So Spirit's not giving me details. Spirit's like, you gotta wait. Something's gonna leave you mind blown. This is like this is a major financial breakthrough. It's heavy. It's heavy. I do see you in position to where you're gonna be able to provide or share the wealth. Maybe not right off rip. But Spirit definitely wants you to be a good steward of this blessing. I just feel gratitude right now. So yeah, Spirit's not giving me the details, but when it comes to your money matters, when it comes to your questions around money, know that this you're in transition right now. You're in transition right now, so expect great things to come. But it's gonna catch you off guard with this King of Swords in reverse. So be careful what you ask for. No, I think I seen a meme one time where it was like the universe is gonna give you the opposite of what you say or something like that, and somebody was like, I forgot what it said, but it was somebody was like, dang, I sure don't. I hope I never hit the lottery or something like that. So it's like, be careful what you ask for. Be mindful. Be intentional with what you ask for. But ultimately, I would definitely do some heart chakra work, heart chakra affirmations, just to open up your heart so it could be a bridge for the energy to flow to you, flow through you. Ashe. So that's what I got for you, babe. All right. So Masterpiece wanted an ancestral read. What's up with this ancestral energy? Honestly, Lakita, baby boo, I'm getting like some inner child energy coming to the surface for you. It's something about like your teenage years that I'm picking up on. Did you have something like traumatic happen in your teenage years, like between the ages like of like 12, even though I know it's not teenage, but like 12 and 15, 16? Was it like a big move that you made or a breakup that you had with like a first love or like something? Was there something significant about those ages for you? You don't have to share the details if you don't want to, but those ages are coming up between 12 and 16. You had your first child at 17. Okay. We got the twins. We got the trickster. We have boundaries, mother of air. So yeah, there are some heart matters that needs to be addressed. And I know you over here like, Lordy, it's always some shit. It does feel like you're just tired. I feel like you're checking out. It feels like you're checking out. I don't know what this is around, but it's like I am feeling like exhaustion when it comes to you, and it has to do with like the work on yourself. You're just like, bruh, like I'm over it. Like my relationships are sickening. The job, like it's just sickening. It feels very sickening. It doesn't. I feel an energy of dissatisfaction. But again, it's like definitely some energy around the heart center that needs to be addressed because there's some blockages there. I'm picking up on like trust issues. I'm not sure if you like attracted a lot of like liars or cheaters or something like that, manipulators. somebody got you fucked up, or some energy got you fucked up. It was a situation where it all started, and then after that, it just seemed like it kept replaying. So this could have been like one of your first lovers or something like that, and it was just like they fucked it up for everybody else. Are you still in a relationship? There's this energy of you just like wanting to be by yourself. You're just like, I don't care. You want the relationships, you want love, you want intimacy, but it's just something about you tired. Like I'm tired of trying to create it to be something. I'm tired of like, whew. You said a lot of people dump their ish on me. Like I'm not a therapist. So with these boundaries, how can you set the boundaries up? What boundaries do you need to set up? And that could look like you just not feeding the energy. Okay? They may complain, and they may be trying to get a response out of you, and you might hit them with the, and that's crazy. You know? Or it'd be like, hey, look, yeah, I'm going to call you back, okay? You know? Like, just short it. Like, just be short with the energy. And they'll get the picture. But you may be over here trying to help them solve their problems, exhausting yourself when they really don't even want to hear solutions. They don't really want to do the work. So you need to emotionally detach yourself. You're emotionally attached. And you may be like rolling your eyes on the phone again. And so how can you shift this energy? You said you're still with Libra man. Yes. Okay. We got the unknown. We have 8 energy showing up again. Tomorrow may be very significant when it comes to you being honest. Because honestly, somebody may call you, or a situation may arise. Because I just see you being honest. Like, look, I don't know how else to help you. Like, I'm trying to hold space for you. It just feels like a very straightforward conversation where you just like putting it out on the table. You ain't yelling. You ain't crying. You just like, look, I don't know what else to do. So I appreciate it. Like if you come to me with that, like if you don't really want to do the work, or you really don't want to, take my advice, like I'd appreciate it if you just kind of like keep me out of it, because it's just too much. I don't really want to hear that. Like, don't bring that my way, please. I don't have the capacity to hold that right now. I just see you being honest. And tomorrow is an 8-day. Tomorrow is 4-4. We have the 4-4 card here. So it's a lot of things that are being transferred to you. Yeah, and we have highly sensitive. The card of the day that I pulled from the ancestral deck, the declaration was the highly sensitive card. So let's go back to it. Let's revisit. Like I told you, it's some shit you need to revisit. Okay, so we're going to go to that shadow aspect. You may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, giggling 1 minute, bawling the next. You're on a soul journey. That's why you're feeling it all so deeply. Trust your inner guidance. The shadow aspect. You are being a bit immature. Be more sensitive to the feelings of those around you. And that may be the issue. You're so sensitive, like I said, so connected to the energies of those around you. And that can be the thing that is draining you. And remember, the declaration is, I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. Tomorrow, the moon is in Cancer, which is inviting us to explore, to express, to connect with our emotions. Okay? So, it is what the fuck it is till it ain't. That's what I got for you. T-Rex said, thanks for my reading again. I got to head out. Got an early day tomorrow, but I'll be around maybe to grasp from a couple questions as well. See you and talk to you soon, love. Ashe, good night. Masterpiece said right. So that concludes our collective and our personal. If anybody wants a reading, y'all can send your love offerings in. But I'm about to text Brother Logas, bitch, because I'm ready to go. You said, let Lakita know that this read is also for Nikita. Okay. Had a baby at 15. Twin energy. I'm a Gemini, and I'm still in a toxic relationship that has its tower moments. Duüblé, you are the truth. Ashe, wow. So we had Lakita and Nikita. Now I was channeling that 12 to 15, and you saying that was your story, but it also resonates with, her story resonates with your story. Divine Reflections. Oh, Janet sent in a love offering. Janet, what kind of reading would you like? Jasmine, did Jasmine send something too? Jasmine, are you here? Or is this old? Hold on. It's on, you ain't pick up on. Hold on, bitch. Yes, the fuck. Okay. So Jasmine sent in a love offering. Okay. Jasmine, you here? I'm glad I looked, because y'all know I be fried, bitch. What does Jasmine need to know? You here? You done changed your name. You done changed your name, Jazzy Land. Hey. Were you here? I told you that you won the, you were one of the winners for the spiritual service. So message me for your 15% off coupon. We have leadership in reverse. Leadership in reverse. Okay. So honestly, it does feel like you're... Okay, let me just pull first. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. We got Rock the Boat playing in the background. Bottom, okay. Yes, we got the Father. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. 4, 5, 6. Yes, 10, 11, 12, 10 in reverse. Okay, Jazz. So, Jasmine, you're resisting. You're resisting. You can be fortified in your own beliefs. You can carve your own path. But there is something that you got to learn before you're able to turn the page. There is something that you must learn before you turn the page. And it feels like you're like blocking out some information that's coming through for you because maybe you just don't like the way it's being delivered. Maybe it doesn't align with your personal beliefs. But I do encourage that you lean more into your third eye and decode like the subliminals. You know, seek the truth that hides within the lies. Seek the truth that lies within the lies. But it's like source is trying to communicate. It could have something to do with when it comes to like your perspective, how you carry yourself, how you govern yourself, how you manage your money. I don't know what the fuck it's around, but you have a lot of like masculine energy here that you are resisting. This could come from like fatherly energy, where it's like there is some truth here. We got radical truth. We have leadership in position in reverse. It's like you're not allowing yourself to be led. And it's because, again, you may be like, no, this is not the path that I want to go down. This is not, it's like it's just heavy on, I'm feeling mad resistance. somebody, I'm feeling mad resistance, and you're in this space, you're having these conversations, you're being put in this situation so you can learn. This is not the time for you to be trying to teach. This is not the time for you to be trying to teach. So enter this with an open mind. Reflect on what happened. Reflect on what was said. And again, like we talked about, take the meat. Take the meat. But you're like, oh, it's bones in that. I don't want that. I want boneless fish. It's like, no, there's going to be some bones. You may not like the way it's being delivered. Because it feel like it's around the way it's being delivered. Or you may feel like your beliefs or you're not being respected or something like that. And it's like, this ain't got nothing to do with that. This ain't got nothing to do. This is what Jasmine needs. But with this death and rebirth, like you're blocking some kind of transformation from happening because you're closed off to this energy here. Okay? And so things will continue to move slow until you open your mind up and look at the situation and listen from a bird's eye, bird's ear view. Okay, I know birds don't really have ears, but look at it from a bird's eye perspective, and that's going to be the thing that opens up this door for you. But there's some things that you have to close out before you are released. Okay? You're not going to be able to escape. So just stop. Ask more questions for clarity. Ask more questions for clarity. And it doesn't have to be around, oh, what should I do? Just ask questions. What is the person, ask them so you can understand what it is that they're saying. And then again, go beyond that. Dig deeper. And get what you need. And then when you come in with that more patient, more empathetic energy, more compassionate energy, releasing the need to be right, and you're not blocking it off, you will allow yourself to receive, and you will then allow yourself to be released and to release whatever energy this is that's keeping you here, because it does feel like it's something that's in your way, and that's what this energy is like, trying to wake you up to it, but you're not seeing it. So take what they're saying, but then apply it in a way that actually aligns with you, like repurpose it or something like that. So that's what I got for you, babe. It's not as challenging as it feels. You're just resisting. That's all. That's why I feel so prickly, because you're going against. And it's like, just flow with it. Flow with it. Okay. And then really sit with it and make it make sense. Miss Janet, are you here? You want a general? I meant to tell you to get some drink. I'm so thirsty. I feel like cottonmouth. Miss Janet. Of course, babe. Don't forget to message me, because we got our sesh coming up in a few weeks that you ain't booked yet, but it's okay because you can book it with your 15% off. Okay, we got the Judgment in reverse. We got the Nine of Wands upright. We got the Sun in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I don't know, Miss Janet. It does feel like you have a very different perspective or outlook on life when it comes to like spiritual realm, beliefs and things like that. And you may find that, a lot of people don't see things the way you do, or you just feel like out of place here. But Spirit is encouraging that you just really stand firm in what you believe in. Stand firm in what you believe in. There could be some kind of like resistance that you receive from people. I am feeling like this off kind of energy. The people around you could definitely be going through it. You got the heat on. The people around you could definitely be going through some challenging times, and it has nothing to do with you, so don't take it personal, okay? There could be some news that aren't too great that comes through very soon as well. Yeah, we got Bag Lady here, so it could it could feel a little heavy in regards to whatever this is that comes through. It does feel like it has to do with like a transition. Somebody may be transitioning very soon, crossing over to the other side. This does feel like it's going to take a quick turn, though. And I don't know. And so you may find this could be like some kind of family reunion or something like that. Yeah, we have the 7 of... this could be like some kind of family reunion, or you're in the room, you're surrounded by a lot of people, and you feel very outcasted here. But I do see some news coming in, though, that that's gonna kind of like disturb your peace, honestly. And so I recommend, like, allowing yourself to be honest and transparent and vulnerable with somebody that you trust to release these things, or if it's journaling or whatever way you do that. But you definitely want to make sure you ground yourself, center yourself, because it's a lot coming through for you. Okay, it does feel heavy. Is the heat on? All right, y'all. But that concludes your reading, Miss Janet. Thank y'all for sharing this space. And we're now about to transition over to the spiritual lesson of the night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Woo! And you may not even decide to go to that thing, because it just may be like, you know what, I don't want to be around that energy, and that's okay too. Okay, Miss Janet. All right, I'm gone.
Peace, family. Today's spiritual lesson is on do better. You got a question mark there. Do better, right? There's the idea that you can do better, whether it be job, relationship, spirituality, purpose, I don't know, right? You can do better, right? My first question I want to ask you is, though, is there actually a better? Is there a better? And this is really more pertaining to relationships. Because, when we're in a relationship, or we get out of a relationship, or there's this old lingering relationship or situationship, and there's this concept, there's this idea that, hey, you can do better. My first question is there actually a better? That's number one. And then number two, can you do better? Especially if you think about all the people that you have already dated, all the people that you've already had relationships with. Have you been improving? Have the quality of your relationships been going up? Are they staying the same, or are they possibly going down? Is it an up and down roller coaster ride for you, right? Can you actually do better? Have you been doing better? Right? And then number two is, which was actually the first one, is there a better? Because I do believe that many of us are creating or adding to the issues that are really wouldn't necessarily be issues if we came to understand that there may not really be a better. There might be a different. There's always, some sort of a different, but is there a better? And then once again, if there is a better, can you actually do better? Because if you are currently doing worse, right? Well, in order to do better, wouldn't you have to be better? Wouldn't you have to improve? So then my next question is, if you believe that there is better and you believe that you can do better, my next question is, are you better? And in what ways are you better? Are you being better? Are you becoming better? And when I say are you better, I mean, are you a better partner? Not are you better like you can read the red flags better. Because that brings no value to the next person who's supposed to be better. No. Are you an even better partner than you were with the last person, or the last 2 people, or the last 3, or the last 10, or the last 20, however many people are? Are you a better partner? Meaning, will you be an even better romantic, intimate partner to this next person who is better than your last partner? Will you be even better partner to the next person? People actually don't ask themselves that question, men nor women. I've naturally would tell myself this. I I guess even when I was in my early 20s, I would literally just tell myself I'm going to be an even better partner, or a better boyfriend, or a better significant other to the next woman that I end up start dating. And I've always had that in my mind, to be a better partner to the next. Right? Do you have that same mindset? Are you, in your mind, do you believe that you're going to be an even better partner to the next person that you meet? Are you going to be a better significant other to the next person that you date, the next person that you build a relationship with? Are you going to be the best version of a partner? Are you going to give the most value you've ever given to a person to the next person? Will you give them the most value that you've ever given? Or are you just expecting for just to receive more value from the next person just because you feel you deserve it? Ashe. So that's today's spiritual lesson. It's more of like a question, really a spiritual question. So we'll say we'll go ahead and move on to the Q&A. Ashe. Peace over to the face bookers and to the OGs on IG and to the YouTubers. We appreciate all the likes, shares, subscribes, the reposts, the reels, the stories, the love offerings, the donations, the cash apps, the super chats, the Zelles, the Apple Pays, and all of those good things. We appreciate all of that. Peace, brother guys. Happy belated birthday. I born Ashe to you, Side of Films. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Ashe. Ashe. So, I'll give y'all a minute or two to decide if there's anything else you want to add, any question, comments, concerns you want to throw into today's chat. Otherwise, we will, like always, keep it moving, keep it pushing. I see that there's some people out there right now who believe that they are transformed and that they're fishing for what it is that they deserve, trying to manifest the partner into this new transformation that they feel that they have gone through. Ashe, hopefully that works out for you. Said miracles in motion, Ashe. So I guess there's maybe there's some miracles on the way for some of you or one of you. Ashe. Oh, but that energy might have some strings attached that you might not You might not be ready for, or risk it all. Risk it all. Are you willing to risk it all? Look like somebody's gonna be risking it all out there. Not sure. We'll pick one more just to see what the energy is saying. Got to go. Okay, walk away from the toxicity when it becomes physically abusive, controlling. I feel like Duüblé picked this card already or something, or had just picked it. Shay, so walking away from the toxicity, hoping to snag you a miracle. Shay. He didn't pick that card. Shay. I appreciate it. The happy solar return for Sheepwood Bay. Shay. So I feel sometimes people don't realize they have their better until it's too late. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. Right. That does happen. I appreciate it. Nice glasses, says Mike Nitty. I appreciate it, Mike Nitty. Peace to Pooba 81. But even if you have your better, let's say you lose your better. Here's the thing. Because, we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to make a lot of mistakes because we don't have the proper guidance. We've lost that guidance quite some generations ago. So that being the case, it's going to be a lot of mistakes, and a lot of mistakes are going to continue to happen. People are going to lose their betters, right, and be bitter, right, from their betters. But see, you still have a choice. Even if you spoil your better, even if you had really the best that was best for you, and you lose that, all hope is not lost. What I mean by that is that your opportunity to receive the best for you as far as a partner, right? Your opportunity to receive your best partner is only lost if you stay at your current level. If you stay at your current level. Because at every level, there is a best. There is a best version for you. If you stay at your current level, which most people do stay at their current level, or sometimes they even drop levels a lot of times. Most people actually probably drop the levels. I don't know. Drop current. Either stay current or they drop. Then, you're not going to, then the best your best is probably already gone. But if you instead improve your levels, I'm always working on improving my levels, always pushing myself to go to the next level. Always. In whatever area or areas that are calling out to me at that time. Always push myself to go to the next level. And by doing that, it gives me an opportunity for the next relationship or next possible relationship to be better than the last. To be a better partnership, a better connection than the last. So understand, even if you have lost your best, it's not truly your best if you evolve yourself to the next level. Ashe. So that's why it's important to continue to grow. See, Graffiti says a card pull from the OG is rare. Ashe. You know, I was feeling, I don't know, inspired by the cards. Ashe. Mm-hmm. 10:06. I'll wait till 10:07. See if anything pops up. Maybe 10:08 because that'll give me a 9 completion. Graffiti says, wait, you got time for a live read from a love offering? Sure, why not? I mean, I've already pulled a couple cards. Why not? So my cards are right there too, Ashe. Where my cards are? I don't see my cards. I don't see in the box or underneath. Nah, they're not underneath. It's just more of your cards. There's an endless amount of Duüblé Tarot and Oracle cards. So you might have moved them. Ashe. It's okay, it doesn't. I can use any cards, really. I just like to use my particular cards because I can, I have a certain relationship with them where I can ask a lot of yes and no questions when it comes to those cards. I haven't really developed that type of relationship with the other cards, but you know, a message is still, the message I guess you could say is a little bit more direct in these other, other cards at the same time. You know, but I'm waiting for, you sending it now? Goofy says you're sending it now.
You don't want them. Over here. If you want them. It's a mess over here.
Ah, shit. So we'll probably just pull from everything here, just get a little bit of everything and see what's happening. Ah, shit, got the call there. Divine message read, okay. So let me get like 3 more out of you, Ashe. Jose, we got all right. Got 8 of diamonds here. Let's see what else we can pull out. Two of clubs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually don't do it this way, but you know, I see Duüblé should be doing this, so you know, let me try it out. Sometimes I've done it this way a couple of times, where you just shuffle, see what pops out. You know, it all works. It all works. All right. The technique doesn't really matter. It's just the techniques have a kind of based off of what you are comfortable with. So we got some 8 of diamonds, we got 6 of diamonds, we got 2 of clubs, right? This is positive, this is positive, right? Was it negative? Right. Oh, does it depend? Oh, it depends. Okay, so it looks like this is more of a choice type of energy we got going on here. It has to do with, I think this might have to do, it has to do with some sort of like love sacrifice here, love sacrificing energy, but I don't know if it's relationship related. Let's see, let me pull out some of these other random cards. Right, what's this? The devil. Oh, the devil, okay. Is this like a spiritual energy we worried about? Is this like a Lilith type? No, maybe not. Okay, let's see what else. Let's pick up some other random cards. See what else we can come up with here. Graffiti. Hold on, what's this? Okay, yeah, I see that. Boom. It's a deep replenishment. Okay, hold on. So, because, you know, we're looking at power here. We're looking at power and fame, right? We're looking at a mental connection, a mental, right? So it has to do with finding the right person. But with finding this right person, I don't know if it's necessarily a romantic relationship or if it's like a business type of situation that we're looking at here. But I definitely know it has to do with minding your finances and your assets and the things, you know. It can even be your what's it called, your property, your creative property, your intellectual property, things like that, right? Peace to Attune to Ken Ashe. We never think about Logas pulling cards. We only get to see Duüblé Ashe today. Ashe. Right? But there seems to be this energy that you got to watch out for. Someone with a sharp tongue. Graffiti. Right? What is this card? What does this retreat rest have to do with anything? Right? It has to do with this person, this maybe friendship. Is this a friendship? Okay, so it seems to be some sort of friendship. And it looks like it's a feminine energy. I got the Queen of Spades here. Okay, so I would definitely say, Graffiti, be mindful of the company that you keep, right? Or the energy that you are, or what you are opening yourself up to, what you're allowing them to see about your life or have access to in your life. I would say, in particular, we're talking about your money, we're talking about your art, we're talking about your you know, anything that you create or come up with that's new or that's fun, fantastic, or just talking about your emotions or talking about your dreams. It could definitely be like your dreams and goals and things like that, right? But just be very, you know, mindful, because there's someone who seems to, you know, maybe let's see, maybe they're trying to suck some energy off of you, or maybe they're trying to, you know, take what you have creative and use it for themselves, or maybe that they are trying to put you on the wrong path. That seems to be the wrong path. They're trying to send you on the wrong path and make you believe that, and it probably has to do with them. I think they're trying to play with your maybe your emotions, right? Make you believe that they're interested in you, or that it could go somewhere, and it's really not their intention at all. Maybe they just want some attention, so they're trying to get you to stick around, or let's see, let's pick one of these other cards here. See what these other cards say. Bath of Herbs. It's always saying that are we saying that we get you to cleanse? Is that what we're saying? No, or maybe we're saying that someone is using herbs to try to manipulate Graffiti, or maybe they're trying to put something on Graffiti here. Or no, that's not it at all. Maybe Give me some more clear. Let me get another card here. Let's see what else we can find. Let me pick out here. I'm what's this done? Let's listen more, speak less. To what the heart feels, the mouth will confess. So, have you already done a cleanse? Yeah, someone else is doing cleanse. What is these herbs here? Oh, someone did a ritual. Or is a ritual that is coming? No, not a ritual that is coming, or you need to do a ritual. No, you don't need to do a ritual. Or it just has to do with there's a maybe somebody's being possessed. Has someone been possessed? Have you been possessed? Graffiti. Maybe this person is possessed, right? No, not possessed. Or they're trying to possess you. Okay, so they're trying to put some sort of possession type of incantation on you, right? And it seems that this incantation, in order for you to deal with it properly, you're going to need to listen more, speak less. It says what the heart feels and the mouth will confess. Okay, so you need to basically tap more into the intuition, but you need to listen. Listen to what these women or this woman or, is saying to you. Listen. Try to find the part that doesn't add up. Try to find the words or the, if you just listen, I've ran into this, many times, with women, right? And especially women who show a lot of interest, and I like to let them talk. I like the ones who show the most interest, like to let them do the most talking. Yes, speak, talk, because I want you to, let me know, who am I dealing with, who am I talking to, what are your intentions, what's going on, what type of energy are you really working with, what type of entity am I dealing with. Shame. Also, you may get a whiff of what that person's trying to put on you. Right. Ashe, tuned to Ken says, the guys pulled a few cards for me before. Ashe. Hit every time. Ashe. Tuned Ken also says, funny, I just told my mom poker was the first tarot. I like to bother her sometimes. Ashe to that, right? Yeah, so that's what I got there, Graffiti. Do you have any questions about that? Is there anything that you want to get any more clarity on? Maybe some more details about? Because otherwise, that's what I got for you. So that was very insightful, Ashe. Ashe. So be mindful. You said I don't need to do a protection ritual or anything, but I feel as though I do now. I mean, yeah, you could definitely do a protection ritual if you like. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Guave says, can I go next? Well, Graffiti did put in. He did put into the pot, right? He did send a little love offering. So, I gotta be fair to everyone. So Guave, if you want to send some, you can cash out it if you like. $ BRO Logas LOGAS. Just to keep it, copacetic, as they say. He said, I don't need leeches. Be mindful, speak less, some more. Here's the thing about leeches. I'm glad you said that. You got something for the plot? Ashe. Here's the thing about leeches, as I wait for Guave. Leeches have their place. I don't know if you know this, but Leeches are great for cleansing wounds. If you put a leech in the right spot, in the right place, they could be very, very useful, and even life-saving. See, I've dated women who are leeches. And have had, some accomplishing relationships with them. Because even a leech, it's not that they didn't leech off of me, but see, I put them in a spot where I made the leeching useful to me, so that it becomes a reciprocal relationship. But if you just got the leech just sucking off of you and not, and you didn't put it on the wound, you didn't put it in a certain position that would be useful to you, you're just letting them just take your blood from wherever, right? Then of course you're going to be like, I need to protect myself. I need some fire. I need something, some sort of repellent to keep these leeches off of me. That's one way to do it. You can just avoid the leeches altogether. But understand that leeches do have their place. Now, mosquito, you definitely want to repel those, because there's not really anything useful a mosquito can provide for you. If anything, they can provide you a very nasty, little bug. But a leech, oh no, they have their place. They have their skill sets. So that's something to think about. But you do have to keep leeches in check, so that is there. There is that. Let's see. I think I got the cash up. I see it. Ashe to Guave. Sidon Films, have you and Duüblé ever done a joint tarot reading for someone? I think we did we've done something like that before on the live before. We've done something, I think, like one or two times. I remember one time in particular. Not sure. Let's see what we got for Guave here. Right. Okay, we got the Three of Hearts. Interesting. It's already. The Three of Hearts is a very difficult card to deal with. So I wonder what's gonna come. Two of Diamonds. So we already got some love triangles, some maybe trying to decide who's the one, who's going to be the main one. I mean, that's kind of what it's pointing to right now. That's what it seems like. Let's go with that one right there. And the Ace of Diamonds. So it's like, or maybe you're trying to decide between either is it the woman, or is it my goals and dreams, or is it a few, different women, or is it, a few different goals and dreams that you're trying to juggle. Right? Should I go on this purpose or this purpose, right? But let's see if we can get some more clarity on this. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got. Share your voice. Okay. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, season 9 foundations divine. Share your voice. Come out the cave. Push expression. Share your voice. Jesus, I need more clarity on this one. I don't know what this is trying to tell me yet, Guave. Let's see. Share your voice. What does this have to do with some light beings here? Right? No, it's have to do with family maybe. No, let's see. Have to do with are we talking about like wife material here? No, we're talking about purpose. We're talking about purpose. Are we talking about goals and dreams. No, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What's this grandmother and Jesus? Give me some more on that. Is it trying to connect to, trying to figure out who to connect with, who to believe, maybe? No. Let's see. Let me get something. Now, let me get another card from somewhere else. Let me just pull something that I haven't pulled yet. Let me get some cards underneath here. Let's see what they get me. Let's see what they got me. Your trauma is ancestral. Your triggers remind you of the wounds that you heal. You will you evolve it or revolve it? Now aware of the problem. What is your solution to solve it? Ancestors, okay. Oh, so was it trying to, are you receiving messages? Oh, so you're receiving messages, Guave. Seems like you're receiving downloads. Maybe in the dream world, no, maybe in the meditation world, okay. Have you been doing some meditation or have this maybe receiving either through meditation or just from signs that you're seeing, right? It seems that you are in like stuck in some sort of limbo trying to decide something, but what is it that you're trying to decide? Is it a spiritual decision, maybe? Something that you gotta decide. Is it, a forgiveness thing, right? Is it who to help, who to assist? Maybe is it what you're supposed to do, which spiritual path to take, maybe? What practices? No, not the practices, okay. Or how to heal, what to heal first, maybe. No, not what to heal first. Let's get another card and see what else we got. Guave. And Guave, you can always chime in, because your participation is always helpful. Let's see. Experienced. Your maturity is a potent potion. Use it to create a love story that resonates with harmonies and spiritual essence. Okay, so are we talking about what to manifest, maybe, or who to manifest, or are you still, or maybe the old relationships that we're looking at? No, not old relationships, or maybe we're looking at these certain desires that you're trying to decide what to do. Should you act upon these desires? Oh, okay. So there's desires that you have, and you're trying to decide whether or not to act upon them. Interesting. And maybe due to some healing that needs to be done, or some past traumas that we're talking about. Okay, so the traumas. So there's some desires that, some desires that you're trying to decide on whether or not to act upon them, kind of stuck in this limbo space, right? But your old, traumas and old, scars and battle wounds make you hesitant on which direction to go in, right? It looks like this is tied to many things, not just one thing, but it has to do. It's tied to relationships. It's tied to your career-wise. It's tied to maybe even your spiritual practices. It seems that there is this limbo, and the limbo is tied to these your old past experiences, and it makes you unsure about fully committing in any particular direction, or to any particular person, or to any particular lifestyle. Ashe. So what should we do about this? Cards. Ashe. I didn't pick this deck yet. Let's see. It was kind of Ashe. So graffiti, say about to send something. I'm gonna pick one of these ones that Duüblé writes on here. She wrote on. Miracle. No way. Miracle, no way. What does that mean? Miracle, no way. Miracle. Let's pick another one to go with it. Let's see. The Four of Swords. Ashe, in a nest. Okay, so what's that? Let's see what this has to do with. Is it maybe some spiritual contracts need to be broken? No, maybe not a spiritual contract. Maybe some cords need to be cut. Look like some cords on this here picture. So some cords need to be cut, Guave. You need to break some cords with some women, maybe some people, maybe some spirits, maybe some curses, maybe some deities. So there's some deities that you need to break some contracts with, Guave. Love, career, purpose, definitely working on gaining clarity, Ashe, you know. And I said it all started with the Three of Hearts, right? And then you gave me the three things that you are in a love triangle with: love, career, and purpose. It makes sense. I mean, the three and the three, I mean, that's how it works, right? So I shade to that, right? What's in the middle of your clarity are the certain deities that you need to break your spiritual contracts with. You need to break some spiritual contracts with some entities and deities. So, and just as a quick bonus, let's see if I'll try to I'll pull out. Let's see if we can pull out three energies, three entities, three deities that you have contracts with that need to be broken. That way, then you know where to go from here, right? Then you know where to go from here. He says, I'm trying to learn how to read cards with your playing cards, right? So you're talking about the 52 deck. Yeah, I should. Well, there's a it's Three of Hearts once again. Okay, so the three is this since it's three, but you know it's a little bit different, this three versus the regular numerology three. But we'll say is this energy that you need to break a spiritual contracts with according to these, oh hold on, to these triangles. And the Four of Diamonds. Okay, is this an Aquarius energy? No, it's not an Aquarius entity or deity. Is this, let's see, because 4 plus 3 is 7, right? Is this like a Olokun, maybe? No, not Olokun, right? 7 water. Is this Yemiya? No, it's not Yemiya. We don't need to break contract with Yemiya, right? You know, but since we're dealing with 7, well, let's go back into the threes. Threes, let's say, is it Eshu? No, it's not Eshu. It's not Eshu. Do we need to? Let's see. Let's go with no, not Aphrodite. Let's go with well, let's go with the why that? I don't know, but the lady at the lake. I don't know. That's just no. It's not the lady at the lake, but it's someone at this in this water, like a poison ivy, maybe. So poison ivy. So the feminine entity that goes by the name poison ivy. That's one contract that you need to break, right? So poison ivy is one. Let's see. What's another energy that you need to? Another DT that you need to break. So could it be any archangels? Let's see. Is there an archangel involved? I don't see any archangels. Maybe some fallen angels. Maybe no. I don't see any fallen angels. Right. You know, maybe some demons. Right. I don't see the demons. There's some elementals possibly. No, not any elementals. You know, maybe some Olympians. No, I don't see the Olympian. Nordics. Some Nordics. There seems to be a Nordic entity here. Maybe it's a Loki. I don't know, Loki. But who would deal with this? Maybe Thor, possibly. So Thor, you need to also break a spiritual contract with Thor. So we have one, and look at this one. You know, this is it's not quite Thor, but you see Thor's hammer. We do see Thor's hammer here. This happens to be the Avengers deck that I got right here. So Thor it is. So poison ivy, Thor, and we need one more. All right. Who else? What's the third contract that we need to break? So some sort of fire energy, it seems to be. Maybe, I mean, is it the devil? You know, is it Satan? Okay, that's not what we're seeing. No, it's some sort of like a Titan, maybe. No, not a Titan, but some sort of I would say the some sort of fire elemental, maybe we say the fire. No, not a fire elemental. A fire witch, possibly not a fire witch. Who is this fire entity? Maybe it's like who would deal with who is that? Is it that fire energy that Thor had to fight in the? Nah, it wasn't that. It's not that fire energy. Who is this fire energy? I think like Ghost Rider. No, it's not a Ghost Rider. Not the Ghost Rider, right? Or Spawn, maybe. Okay, so Spawn. That's who we got, right? So those are the three energies that it has given me. It is, and that's how it showed up. That's how it's been presented to me and to be given to you. So we got Poison Ivy, we got Thor, we got Spawn. If you know Spawn from the Marvel character, right? So these are the entities. These are the energies. Now, when I say these names, the reason why they'll come up as these things is because these are the new quote unquote entities and deities and almost gods in a lot of cases when it comes to these comics and these animes. I do understand that, right? Shay. So those are the three contracts I would focus on there on trying to break Guave. Shay. I hope that was helpful. Says Sekhmet. I didn't really feel any Egyptian type of energy coming in, but I say, I should finna show up to y'all house with the boombox. I think, okay, okay, can we get another offering here? This one's for Attuned to Kin, so we'll go ahead and pull some cards for Attuned to Kin. Let me get things kind of reorganized here. Let me see if I can find everybody's home. You know, I was just pulling from everywhere. I don't even know, where does this card go? Where's these hearts go? Oh, okay, I see it. I see the hearts there, and I see, okay, that goes there. This goes here. This goes there. And this goes with the Fortitude. So we'll go ahead and pull for Attuned to Kin here. Guave, thank you for your insights. I'll be reaching out for further assistance. Ashe. Ashe, Guave. It's a love, career, purpose triangle. It's mind-boggling for real. Like, I can't have all three. Well, it's not that you can't have all three. Is that it's because you're stuck on how to go about having all three. You don't have your center point. You don't have your center point. And so you're stuck with the all three because you're missing the fourth, right? You're missing the fourth. Triangles, we get stuck in triangles. But we're attracted to triangles because triangles look like pyramids. But understand that a pyramid, though it has 3 points, its base, its foundation is 4 points. So the 3-point concept is actually an illusion. So when you think about holy trinities, that's an illusion, really. it only looks like 3 points from a certain angle. But if you turn your angle, you realize it's actually a pyramid. And a pyramid has a square at the bottom. It's 4 points. And they all converge at the top. So you're just missing a 4th point. You find the 4th point, then you can bring the other 3 together. Ashe. Right. That's why they say, I believe in the Islamic traditions, to have 4 wives, or you can have 4 wives, right? They didn't say 3 or 2, 4. Ashe. The 4 seasons complete a year. Ashe. Let's see what we got for Tune to Kim. You know, we're waiting to see what pops up. Nothing's really, I don't really feel too much energy coming. Let me see. Okay, let me focus on Tune to Kim, because I do have a visual of her. I know what she looks like. So, you know, but I don't really feel any energy coming from the card. These cards. Let's see what else we got. Let's just pull. Let's pull. Let's see. You know, Father of Earth, generosity. Okay. Okay. See some masculine energy there. Let's see what this deck is talking about. 2121. Okay. Savage. Savage. Prosperity, harmony, right? Journey, waiting, discipline, etc. Blah, blah, blah. The opposite sex, okay. So the opposite sex, okay. And we got this masculine energy here. We got 2121, savage. But then we got generosity on the other side. So we got generosity on one side, the savage on the other side. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting close to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Okay, so maybe we have to be aware of this generosity that you might be receiving, attuned to Ken, because there might be some savagery hidden behind it. But if you just be patient, as it says here, your true rewards will come in. Let's see what else we got. You know, is this what needs to be said? Is there anything more? Is there something that there's another card need to be pulled? Okay, well these cards say another card needs to be pulled. So let's see what that card is. The main male. Okay, who is this man? Who is this man, attuned to Ken? Who is this person? Right? The main one. You know, maybe there's a couple, maybe there's a few that you are, you know, interested in or entertaining, but there seems to be this main one. What about this main one? This main one, the 8 of Spades, seems to have this boss energy. Some sort of boss energy, some person that's, you know, in control of things, running things, type of energy, right? This main energy, this main male. Okay, is this someone that you already know, or it's okay, someone that you already know? Maybe you've been a business owner, possibly. I see this entrepreneur energy right here. Maybe they want to be entrepreneur. I don't know. Sure. But they say you already seem to know them, though. Okay, let's see. Let's go into another deck and see what else we can receive. I didn't do this deck yet. Been here before. Hold on. What's this talking about? You are connected to a past life partner with whom you have shared a deep love across multiple lifetimes. So this is a deep spiritual connection, right? Someone that you feel a very strong familiarity with, right? It's okay if you don't know who it is right now. Just trust me, it will come to you. It will come to, it won't take long, right? Okay. Okay. So what needs to be done here? You said you did dream about a wedding last night, a wedding ring last night. Ashe to that. So let's see. What needs to be done? I mean, we do know we need to take our time. We do know that there's some savagery in the air. So maybe there's one person that's a savage, another person that's, but I don't know. Duüblé says past life healing. I don't know. Let's see what needs to be done. I asked the cards. Cards. The god, the goddess, probably a goddess, right? Of the cards. What needs to be done for attuning kin here? Oh, tight budget. Hold on. Budgeting expenses with a limited amount of money. Explore options to optimize spending and prioritize essential expenses. Okay, but like you need to work on your finances here. We got a partnership going on right here. So maybe it's not so much you need to work on your finances, but maybe it's that you need to go the route of the person, of the man. Maybe the main male is the one who wants to assist or is trying to assist or would be of assistance with you and balancing money. Balancing money. It doesn't sound like the most fun type of relationship. People don't really think about relationships in that manner. It's all about the magic, it's kind of the what's it called, the spontaneity, things like that. But responsibility, budgeting, right? Is there anything else what else does attuning kin need to do here? Don't get distracted. Okay, don't get distracted by what? By pointing flaws in others that you forget those same things exist or existed in you. What can you embrace about yourself and others, right? So, because when someone's, people who are, maybe more responsible, right? Maybe more orderly or more disciplined. You might feel like they are critiquing you, or you might feel like they are putting themselves above you or trying to, say that you are, point out your flaws, or they want to point out their flaws type deal. And, that's not necessarily the case, right? Sometimes people are just trying to help. And then we get distracted and we want to point out everything that's going on with the others, but then we miss the most important. We miss the most important parts that need to be fixed, that need to be evolved and grown and built on, and that is ourselves, right? So we'll pull out one more card just to top it off here. Let's see. Let's go with this one right here. I'm gonna do two cards. I'm feeling two. The Six of Swords. Okay. Got these crows here. Let me see. Give me one of these cards to go with it. Let's see. They actually helped you more than they hurt you. Hold on. They actually helped you more than they hurt you. We got this woman with these crows pulling the boat. Reclaim your power, rise, great virtue. Ashe. So I would say that this has to do with, okay, she got luggage. She got luggage going on here, right? 6 has to do with balancing, right? So the experiences of the past, whether it be spiritual or physical, that you don't particularly like, understand and remember that those experiences, if you look at them in the correct way, in the powerful way, you will find that it is actually was of assistance to you. Assistance to you to what? To grow. Assistance for you to learn and to be more powerful and more understanding and on, and just on a higher level, right? And when you're exercising, when you're working out, it hurts. It hurts, but we understand when you go through that pain. If you do see, but understand this, everyone, remember this, because people work out, but not everybody does the proper recovery. So we just think the body's going to naturally recover. And, when you're young, it does naturally recovers. But as you get older and older, and you need to take more proactive steps for recovery. The same thing goes for emotional and mental and spiritual pain and trauma and hurt. When we go through these things mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, the older that we get, the more difficult it is for us to bounce back from the spiritual workout, from the emotional workout, from the mental exercise. So the soreness lasts longer. The heartache lasts longer. The disappointment lasts longer. The confusion lasts longer than when we were 14, 16, 21. Asha. So you have to take more proactive steps for your recovery. You got to take more proactive steps. For instance, when it comes to exercise, physical exercise, you would say, well, I need to eat properly. I need to get the proper fluids. I need to get the proper protein or amino acids in the body, get the lactic acid out of my body so that I can rebuild. My muscles can rebuild themselves. Same thing goes for spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. When you're real young, you can go play a whole basketball game and then eat a pizza. You can have heartbreak and then go eat a tub of ice. Well, yeah, let's say you go eat some ice cream. But then as you get older, you can't just eat a pizza right after you worked out. You can't just go eat a tub of ice cream right after, heartbreak, because it just sends you into this spiral that you never recover. You don't recover properly. Instead, you gotta, do your cord cutting, eat properly, get do your sun gazing, do your grounding, your physical ground. I've noticed recently, because I've been very, very, very aggressively changing or evolving my health habits, because I've been very, very aggressively evolving my spiritual habits, which brought me to help bring in and manifest the tools I've been looking for to bring my physical health to the next level. And what I've noticed is that, how like when you think of something, or like maybe you forgot something, or you might believe you have to be late for something, right? You might get like a quick jolt of anxiety throughout your body. Or there will be certain things that if I looked into, like maybe look to see what an ex is doing, on social media, I might get like a certain feeling in my sacral chakra. So that's why I typically don't at all look to see what any of my exes are doing, because I get this certain pit feeling in my sacral chakra. But I noticed that because of the intense spiritual prayers that I've created, which is constantly healing my
essence, my being on all levels, physical, mentally, spiritually, as well as the intense nutrition that I've been pushing into my body, and other spiritual things I've been doing as well, and physical things as well, physical exercises. I've noticed that the things that would give me those slight jolts of anxiety type feelings, when I think of them, or when I like, oh, did I forget this, or when I'm, or even look to see what this ex-partner is up to, I don't feel those jolting feelings, those spurts of anxiety or of discomfort. Because I've proactively done the healing. And not just letting my body just heal on its own like we used to do when we were 5 years old and you scraped your knee. Ashe. Your metabolism slows down. Your spiritual metabolism slows down. Your emotional metabolism slows down. Your mental metabolism slows down. Ashe. So I hope that was helpful. Peace to Curtis Knight. Let him cook. We trying to cook up some good spiritual gumbo tonight. Gonna run this back. Ashe graffiti. Ashe. So I think that's a good stopping point. We'll go ahead and turn it in, and we'll come back tomorrow for the face-to-face Friday. So we'll say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika. It is done. She's looking forward to the soul recovery meditation. Ashe graffiti. Which lie was Logas last guided meditation? Which lie was my last one? I'm not sure. Duüblé might know. Ashe. But I will catch y'all tomorrow. We will catch you tomorrow. Ashe. Oh, 3:15:25. I guess that was, right? That was the last one, right? Yeah, graffiti. I think that was the last one. Probably. Ashe.